Welcome to Sensations of the Singing Voice, your voice for life, and welcome to the Purple Chair. Today we have Andrea. Hello.
Hi.
Now, Andrea, I've actually known a few years. Andrea, you've played for me and with me at various venues. Excellent pianist. She's done albums. She's sung before. So Andrea's got a very, very deep sense of what it is to be musical and is full of that musicality. I mean, you know, she's experimenting all the time, changing keys all the time, writing and performing. So we've got someone who's really experienced. So the big question is for you, Andrea, why the hell did you come to me?
Well, I think you've got an amazing voice.
This could be true.
And I've heard several singers around town who have learnt from you, and they've got amazing voices as well. And so I kind of figured there must be some kind of difference that you can offer people.
Okay. But how about you, though? Why are you looking for the difference? What was it in you?
Okay, so for me, I've felt like I was really needing to just focus on the health of my voice, because I'm a music therapist as well as a piano teacher, and I take a couple of choirs, so I was sort of doing a little bit of singing at different times during the week, and I was thinking, oh gosh, you know, I've got to really watch that I don't lose my voice. There were notes that I wasn't able to get, and I thought, yeah, I need some lessons.
Right.
You know.
And I mean, I do obviously remember, you know, that first lesson you had a little bit of worry about hitting certain notes. But what did you find within that first lesson? Just was it surprising to you that you could actually hit the notes?
Yeah. Just given getting my mouth, my jaw relaxed, you know, all those sorts of things, my mouth in the right shape, and yeah. Right.
So now you've been saying that you've been taking a choir as well. What's been the difference for you there?
I'm noticing that I'm not taking these enormous breaths in, you know, I'm noticing that I'm slowly getting the higher notes, so that it means I can sing the soprano line and not kind of worry about not hitting those notes.
Because, I mean, one of the things that a choir master has to do, choir mistress, choir master, I don't know, what do you say these days? What's PC? But what a choir master has to do is to demonstrate.
Yeah.
And you have to demonstrate all those parts.
Definitely.
So
yeah.
And I mean, how does it feel sometimes when you might get that wrong?
It's really embarrassing. Yeah. So that was probably the main thing that I wanted to achieve. But yeah, I think with all the conditioning exercises and relaxing my jaw and not thinking, because I'm a pianist, I think of all these sung notes as piano notes, and that's not really the right way to think about it. You know, it's all about your body being in the right place to produce these notes. Because
there's no doubt about it, you're already very, very musical, you see. And it's not like being musical is foreign to you, is it? No, it's not a foreign place to be. And yet, those difficulties arise when we start to place ourselves in a position where we think we have to invoke some muscle in order to produce those things. What's the silliest thing we've done?
Probably
that was a beautiful sung note. Did you see that? Just shows you what she's very capable of, and that's a serious note.
Yeah. Probably the pencil in the mouth and singing.
Talk about the experience with the pencil in the mouth.
Well, it's kind of getting your jaw in the right shape to sing specific vowel sounds, and rather than going, oh, like I used to do, it's getting the pencil is opening your mouth so that you can't close it, and it's just getting it in the right position.
Was it a bit of a surprise to you when I asked you to stuck a pencil in you? It's not something that you kind of think, oh yeah, what's a technique that we could use? Is it?
No, yeah. Actually, just putting that pencil across there is very good.
Yeah.
So,
And what kind of change did you notice? There's a change in the sound in your...
much more resonance.
Right. So let's just make sure we stick on that. You stick a pencil in your mouth and you become more resonant.
I don't know if I can explain it. You might be able to explain
No. But that's a bit of a surprise, isn't it? You stick a pencil in your mouth. I mean, that seems a bit odd, doesn't it? Anybody ever asked you to do that before?
No.
No. No, but it's one of the things that, you know, a lot of us we go around and we look for techniques, but really the great masters in teaching already knew that you had what it was within you. It's already existed, you know. Okay, so let's see. You're getting better. You're getting more high notes. Have you got some future projects you'd like to do?
Well, I just want my voice to sound warm and resonant, and I guess have more emotion in it, maybe. Because if I'm kind of thinking of every note that I'm singing as a note on the piano, that's not going to come across very well to the audience.
Right.
And I think this has been partly my problem, you know. Yeah.
So, embodying the music, embodying that emotion. Right.
And portraying that, you know, portraying what's the
Yeah,
word? Portraying
that's
that emotion, you know, when you're on stage. Because, you know, a song is not a song if you're just singing the notes and the words. That's sort of not good enough, yeah.
So, Andrea, are you hard on yourself?
I think I am. I think a lot of musicians tend to be. And you probably have to be hard on yourself if you're going to keep improving. I mean, the thing about music is that you cannot say, I'm all done now, that's my piano playing, I'm not going to practice anymore, or I'm not going to learn anything new. There's always something more to learn. And I guess it's, you know, it's the same for your voice as well.
I mean, you know, even in a kind of like a metaphysical or some kind of like in a mythological sense, you know, people are always trying to find, in psychology and philosophy, we're always trying to find who we are.
Yeah.
And that shouldn't change, I don't think. It doesn't think it changes in terms of, you know, the artist doesn't stop painting. Yeah, so there's always another layer, isn't there? There's always another layer. And that's what I like when you sing. I'm always finding, with every singer, but with you, I'm going, oh, look, there's the woman that Andrea really is. There's the warm, sensual voice that you've got. It's really, really nice. And I think you see that.
Well, I hear it and I think, oh, you know, where did that come from? Because it hasn't been there prior to this, prior to having lessons. So, yeah. Yeah,
and I think that's one of the things I really like, the fact that you're saying, you know, there's always something new to discover. Because we often get advertised the idea of the quick fix.
Yeah.
And that's why this idea of, you know, ongoing rediscovery, everything. And you're doing very well. I mean, you really are. I mean, you know, I've listened to you now, 3, 4, 5 months. I don't know what it is, 3, 4 months, something like that.
It's 3 or 4.
Yeah, 3 or 4 months. And every time you come back, you've got that little bit more warmth. This is getting more and more relaxed, and you're starting to enjoy your music more. You're discovering more. You're being more experimental, you know. And I think you're just going to achieve so much more. I just love the fact that you're so musical.
Yeah.
It's a great advantage, and I would suggest anybody, you know, the voice is one thing, but learn musicality, get exposed to it. Choose Andrea. Thanks for coming along and telling us your little bit of the story and where you're going. Keep coming.
Okay. Thank you.
No, thank you, Andrea. Yeah. Well done.
Great.
Wicked.
Wicked.
Superb.
Superb. Deep.
Deep. Down in the park. Thanks, everybody, for watching. If you want to know why Andrea's improving, email me at charles@sensationsofthesingingvoice, or you can go to www.patreon.com/yourvoiceforlife, and there you'll get lessons weekly from me from all around the world. Thank you once again.
You're welcome.
Thank you.